Lighting seems fairly solid. A little dim, but bear with me. Let's see what happens. Lori Joe. Hello, Everlasting Bloom, and Lori Joe, and Margie, and Richard, and Amy. Hello, Amy. I think Amy's a pretty solid name. Don't tell my wife, Anne-Marie, that I think Amy's a solid name. But Amy's a solid name. It's short. It's kind of perky. It's kind of fun. Easy to spell. There's very little issues you can have. Good morning, Julie Flanagan. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Yo. I got my dog Holly in here. She's got some sort of food particle stuck in her hair. Kids throw their food to the floor. They enjoy feeding Holly every chance they get. I don't know if I'm ready yet. Hold on, hang with me. I'm going to try and get a little more right. Holly's pawing me. My setup's unusual. Never been here before. I mean, I've been here before, but I've never gone live on my video here. We got Holly's head blocking half the camera. All right, go lay down, Holly. Come on. Go lay down. You go lay down. Look at this. She doesn't understand. What am I going to do? I'm going to just do my best. I'm going to slide the table out. Okay, now you go that way. You keep going. Come on. Okay, maybe if I just pat her on the back, that'll work. I thought we were holding a wig at first. Oh, yeah. No, it's not a wig. It's just my dog, Holly. This is my dog, Holly. Hello, Sandra Lynn. You're calling me sir this morning. As if I've been knighted by the queen, although the queen passed recently, knighted by the king. Somebody said they thought I was holding a wig. It's my beautiful English Springer Spaniel named Holly. Her hair's getting a little long and mangy. Holly had a little bit of a tummy issue this morning. I don't know if I should start off my show talking about Holly's tummy issue, but let's just go. That's where it went. I scurried down this morning. I was able to sleep in and got down here about 6:30. Did my good morning, my first sip video of the day, and was working on it, was editing it, and my wife came down holding our beautiful little baby Eve, and she went into the playroom and came back and said, uh-oh. Holly's had accidents all over the playroom. And I'll tell you what, when you're sitting next door to a room filled with unpleasant accidents, and you've been hanging out there and drinking your coffee and enjoying the peace and the quiet that is the morning, I'll tell you what, those words really rattle your morning. And I asked her, hey, is there any way, because she immediately went into frantic mode, as one will when there's mess, poop, dog poop, and it wasn't pretty, all over the playroom. And I said, is there any way you could sit down and relax and have your coffee? Is there any way you could just have your coffee and I'll clean it up once we're done? Because I wanted to finish my cup. I needed to get my video edited, and she was able to. She was able to sit down, drink some coffee, hold our baby Eve, and I jumped to action. And I'm picturing myself in a cape. I don't know what, it'd probably be a brown cape. And with Poop Man would be my name. Poop Man. Got my steam cleaner. Steam cleaned the playroom, and I think we did a pretty good job, and our day went on. But that's a little more information than you need at this hour. But good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. Go lay down, Holly. Come on. Go. I don't want people thinking I'm holding a wig the whole show. Look, she comes back. Maybe if she goes over here, I can pet her here. For anybody new tuning in, thinking I'm having just some weird nervous habit, what's he doing with his hands off screen? He's petting his dog, Holly. Chapman's pretty good. Greg, can I ask you, Greg? I looked at your profile, Greg, and you're posted just 2 videos of me. I find that strange. Why are you posting videos of me, Greg? I hope you're not a troll. You know I don't have a good relationship with trolls. But anyway, so you can answer that, Greg. You're on our watch list, and you don't want to be on our watch list. You're not going to stay on the watch list for long. But anyway, good morning to you. But Greg does add some humor from time to time. So almost even if he is a troll, I want to keep him around. I just got up. My wife's boyfriend, Chad, took out the trash. Great guy. That is really nice. That is nice. If your wife's going to have a boyfriend or going to be having an affair, it's good at least that he is helps around the house and that he is willing to take out the garbage. So that was convenient that your wife's boyfriend did that. But anyway, as I was saying, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. Hello, Cynthia Lewis. It's a show I've been doing for quite some time. It's a show about me talking. Good morning, Jim. And Cynthia Lewis liked the live. Good morning, Steve Hall. Good morning, Blanco Banks. We're having a lot of people rushing in, right? I don't even know. I don't have my watch on. I don't know what time it is. But this is a show I've been doing a while. It's a show about me sharing a little bit of life, sharing a little bit about my morning, sharing a little bit about my day, my thoughts, my feelings, my ups, my downs. But for those that have been watching a while, this is so disappointing. I'm just going to chug this. This doesn't count. This does not count. Hold on. I have nothing to do with this. There's about 3 ounces of first pot coffee that's cold and sitting in the bottom of my... Just get rid of it. Hold on. This isn't a first sip. This doesn't count. You guys didn't see that. For those that have been watching a while, you know it's not just a show about me talking. Watch this. I'm teasing Holly. She don't like when I stop petting her. She's very aggressive when it comes to demanding pets. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know. Jim, we do sell mugs. Go to the, I appreciate that. We do sell mugs. There's a link on my bio, and I don't know if I can say that or not, that sells various merchandise, sweatshirts. We're working on a black one. We have white sweatshirts, we have T-shirts, and we have mugs. And it's happening. Okay, well, Greg, I'll keep you around. But, Greg, you have 2 videos of me. They're not insulting, but they're almost... And I'll say, well, I'm going to hold off on my first sip of coffee. You watch a movie, and there's like a serial killer or a psychotic in the movie, and the detective will get into the psycho person's house and walk around or go back to the shed, and they'll open up the shed, and in the shed there'll be like 1 million articles, newspaper articles or words or something about whoever the person is stalking. And that's sometimes what I feel, because I'll hop on and I'll find like a trolls page and they'll have like 50 videos of me, and I'm going, wow, people are at home going about their days making videos of me. It's like, wow, makes me feel kind of cool, actually. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, Greg only has 2. You know, it is not just a show about me talking. It is also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. I'm in my living room today. I've never been in my living room. Good morning, Forever Fit. Good morning, Ryan Marks. I'm doing well. I don't even know what you guys are saying, but you guys are talking, and I'm trying to have my first sip of coffee. Talk amongst yourselves, act like I'm not even here. But anyway, this is, I'm excited to have my first sip of this second pot. And for those that were watching a couple minutes ago, you did not see me chug the cool, tepid, lukewarm, room temperature end of my first pot, which was delicious. But I am excited to have my first sip of my second pot, and I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh, yeah. I'm laughing. It's the pumpkin spice, and it is so good. But I'm laughing because occasionally I won't make the pot of coffee, and occasionally my wife will make it or prepare it, and I'll taste it. And we have so many different types of coffee. Maybe that's the problem. If I just had like a dark roast coffee and a flavored coffee, be it cinnamon or pumpkin or caramel or mocha or whatever, it'd be easy to distinguish the two. But when you when you have your own Coffee with Ken show, and you have a bunch of different varieties of coffee, sometimes distinguishing the flavors of the coffee is a little more challenging if you don't actually make the pot of coffee yourself. And fortunately, or not fortunately, but just as it is, I made this pot. I made the pumpkin spice, and ooh, it's delicious. Forever Fit asked if I'm working out today. I am not. I worked out yesterday. I had a great workout. As you know, I've had issues with my knees and issues with something in here that's causing some pain more than I liked. But I went and had a great workout anyway. Forever Fit's often encouraging me to add some cardio. Good morning, Dennis. C says I should try mixing the flavors. I'm kind of a purist. Forever Fit always wants me to do a little bit of cardio with my weights, which I normally would be my main workout would be cardio. I'd run on the treadmill if I had my way, but I don't always have my way. And we make accommodations as we age. And the most important thing for me when it comes to working out, well, A, it's probably feeling good mentally and feeling good physically. It's just feeling good. But B, it's not getting injured and not hurting myself, because I can't work out if I'm injured or I hurt my arm or I hurt my knee or hurt my back or something like that. So number one, it's feeling good. Two is not getting injured. And then three is getting stronger. And so I'm at 55, and as a guy that's not in great shape, I'm kind of taking it easy. And if I need to rest, I do. But I have added a little bit of cardio. I have been adding just the last couple workouts, very little, but trying the rowing machine, and find the rowing machine is a great overall workout. And I'm just going on it for a few minutes, gets my heart going, gets a little sweat going, and I'm planning to add to it as we go. So no, but I'm not working out today. Thank you. I work today. Are you doing a 27-minute reflections of the day at 4? Sandra Lynn. 27. For a couple of weeks, I was doing a reflections of the day. And I am just playing around with everything. I'm like throwing random stuff from the fridge in my soup and seeing what tastes good and what doesn't. And I do a bunch of different videos, and I have done a reflections from the day video at 4:30. I sometimes will do a video after I work out. And again, I'm doing this professionally. I'm creating content professionally and having a lot of fun with it, but also, admittedly, don't really know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. I do, when I change something, I can look at the analytics and see how it affects things. And if I take out an afternoon video, I can see how it impacts various other parts of my video production. But I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing the best I can and moving forward and having fun. And I'm fortunate to have a partner that, as I was going live today, had said, hey, why don't we work on some Coffee with Ken stuff today? And it's so nice. It's so nice because for the longest time I was doing this really on my own. And I don't know why I'm getting watery-eyed. Really on my own. And I was doing this because it was therapy for me. And because honestly, I didn't know what else to do. And I was hurting and I was sad and I was praying and I was meditating and I was having a hard time sleeping and I was having lots of dark thoughts. And every time I prayed, God told me to keep going and keep moving forward. And to me, that meant getting up and getting my coffee and doing my Coffee with Ken video. And I don't know if anyone else has seen The Blues Brothers out there. It was a movie, I think it came out in 1980 with John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. And there was a line that they repeated several times in that movie, and it was, we're on a mission from God. And a little bit, that's what I feel I'm doing. I'm on a mission from God. So for anybody out there that's trying to distract me from that mission, good luck. It's not going to happen. Because I feel there's a purpose to this and a meaning to this and a calling to this that matters. And it feels good. And I've been doing it a long time. And I guarantee I've helped people that are struggling with mental health or addiction issues or relationship issues or what have you. And hopefully I've made people laugh from time to time as well, and maybe made people, most importantly, made people feel that they're okay and that life's supposed to be tough from time to time and supposed to be challenging, and we all have issues. And believe me when I tell you, I've had my own issues. No, it's a little runny. Can you, the only thing I see to blow my nose in that would be sanitary is a baby wipe. Can you blow your nose in a baby wipe? Let's find out. I mean, it's wet. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. If you know what I mean. You from Australia? No, I'm not from Australia. Do I look middle management? I don't know what that means. Hello, Laura Beth. This is going to be a little experiment because my nose felt a little bit runny. And I see no dry Kleenex around, so I'm grabbing a baby wipe. It works. I didn't know if it was going to add to the moisture in my nasal passages or actually work. But it worked, and I feel my nose is shiny and clean. So let's have a little more coffee. Hello, Laura Beth. Softer on the nose? They actually were surprisingly nice. By the way, Everlasting Bloom, who's my partner, threw out a plug for the anyone with little baby children out there. Everlasting Bloom, the mother of 5. So I would assume she knows. The mother of 5. Strongly recommends the Kirkland brand of baby wipes to everyone that she comes across. They can be purchased at Costco. I've heard very good things about the Kirkland brand. She says the diapers are great too. I know a buddy who is a very big golfer and strongly recommends the golf balls. And I know another guy that drinks a lot of whiskey or bourbon, and apparently Kirkland has a great brand of whiskey or bourbon. So I don't know if I'm doing a plug for Kirkland or doing a plug for Costco, but apparently they have a lot of good store brands and that are a little cheaper. When mine were little, I liked the Target brand. Yeah, I promise you. Yeah, no, I was getting the Target brand for a while as well. I was working at Super Target for 7 months from February till early September. And it was interesting. I look back on that time, and when I started working at Target, I loved it so much, and it felt so good, and I felt like I had, I was a guy that was struggling in a bunch of areas, and all of a sudden I had a job to go to every day, and it was just a simple job, not an easy job, but a simple job where I'd go grab boxes and open them up and put cereal on the aisles and make sure my aisle looked great and the customers got what they needed, and loved it at first and ran its course, and left about a month and a half ago. And I'll tell you what, it feels good to not be working at Target anymore. I think there was a time and a place for it, and the time and the place was February to September of this year. Good morning, Brian. I appreciate you adding some O's to your good morning. I really do. Let's have a little more coffee. But anyway, it looks like a sunny day. It looks like a dry day. Looks like a day where if I get out of the house or when I get out of the house, that I'm going to be riding my scooter. Fall is my favorite time of the year for a bunch of different reasons. There's, I don't know, fond memories of going back to college. There's fond memories of me going to football games. There's fond memories of me playing football with my buddies when I was a kid. I love the leaves changing. I love the cooler temperatures. I love riding my scooter in these cooler temperatures with the leaves changing in these fall months. And it looks like it's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous fall day. And we're still not, I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois. We're still not at peak fall colors. I don't know that scientifically. I know there's a map. There's a map of the country with peak fall colors. And it'll tell you, where to go. But I'm just looking outside my house and seeing most of the leaves are still green. But it's weird. I'll go on certain blocks, and it's certain types of trees change color earlier than others. And certain blocks will obviously have several of the same type of tree planted. And if you drive down some roads and all the leaves have changed already, but looking out my front window, I see green leaves. Good morning, Sandy Shepherd. Sandra Lynn says it's going to be 70 degrees today. Almost sounds like a perfect day to push my kids around in their stroller. Maybe take my dog for a walk because, like we said, her tummy's been... Hey, thank you for the rose. Hey, somebody's sending me a heart. Sandy Shepherd's sending me a heart. I so appreciate you guys when you send me these little gifts. I'll tell you what. I hate to talk about the business side of this, but it is kind of nice. It is kind of nice. It's almost like I get an allowance from time to time. And there's guys with huge, huge audiences that I've flipped on, and they're doing a live show, and they'll have like 2,000 people watching. And the whole time the guy's doing the show, he's saying, thank you so much, thank you so much. I wonder how much money he gets. Because it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. TikTok sends out, like every Wednesday, a little, thank you, Julie Flanagan, for the lightning bolt. Whenever anybody sends me a little gift, it actually is worth money. And maybe if you send me a rose, I might get a penny or something like that. But there's some bigger gifts as well. And I don't know. It's nice getting an allowance. It's nice getting an allowance. And hey, I got $30 in my bank this week from those gifts. That's kind of fun. And it's kind of nice. So Tutor Atwood, I'm telling you, there's a guy. I talked about him before. He's this Reiki guy, and he looks like Jesus. But I watch his videos because they're relaxing. I don't know, other than look like Jesus and kind of go like this a lot and move around a rock, although those in the Reiki business call them crystals. Hello, Ty. He really doesn't do anything. Again, if I look like Jesus, I might switch my niche from this, whatever this is, to Reiki. But unfortunately, I do not look like Jesus in any way. But, let's have a little more coffee. What time is it? Anybody out there got a watch on? I usually like to talk for 30 to 40 minutes. For a while, I was going longer. And I'll tell you what, for a guy that edits these videos, sometimes I'll come across a video I did a few weeks ago, and it'll be like an hour and a half long. And that just takes like a long, long, long time to go through and edit. And can be overwhelming. And when I come across a video that's one of my shorter ones, and it's like 8 minutes, I go, hey, I can finish this one off before, what have you. And it's a lot easier. Hello, Robert. I won't even try and pronounce your last name. Hello. Somebody's sending me, Swole Coder Foodie, sent me 4 roses. That is so nice. People pop on with funny names, and I've learned to be somewhat cautious when I greet new people. I edit on my phone, Julie Flanagan. I am somewhat cautious when I have new people hop on, and I don't totally gather the name. And if you haphazardly just throw out the name that you're reading, you'll say something naughty. And I don't know, seeing Swole Coder, who, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I had to take a double take. Swole Coder. I'm thinking, is this a dirty word? Is this some sort of dirty word? Robert Gome, I'm going to say. Oh, our neighbors are walking by. They're going the other way. They have two dogs. They have two dogs. Holly likes to bark at our dogs. Not at our dogs, at neighbors that walk by. We have big windows. I'll show you the big windows. Those are the big windows. That's what my living room looks like from that angle. And good morning, Jerome. Anytime dogs walk by, Holly gets up and starts barking loud. And when our babies are asleep, we have to put her in a back room so she cannot see the dogs walking by, because we do not want her barking and waking the babies and annoying the crud out of us. Look at her. She's such a good girl. Come here, Holly. Let's say good. We might sign off here, kind of. Okay. Everlasting Bloom said, show the window again. There's the window. There's kind of the messy couch. This is what life looks when you have 5 kids. There's the neighbor with a little child across the way. And I don't know if you can see. Let's get up. Ooh, my knee hurts. Let's just kind of keep going. This is what it looks like out the front yard. Woo! Woo! There's some mums. Look at that big old mum plant. I think that was purchased at Costco. And some smaller mums. But that's our house. That's our front yard. So that's a tour of our front yard. But anyway, beautiful landscape. Well, thank you, Laura Beth. Thank you. My wife, I don't want to reveal too much, but loves flowers and loves decorating and loves planting flowers. And yeah. Hello, Ivy Chi. But Stephen Ray joined. Well, thank you. Don't talk about, you know what? I'm not going to. But anyway, I'm going to pour a little more coffee. Cindy Strickland joined. Hello, Cindy. Hope you're feeling well. Thank you, Dennis. I know we live in a beautiful Naperville. We live in a beautiful town that is Naperville, and we live in a beautiful neighborhood. Wow, I don't know what my problem is. I'm drunk with caffeine. With a lot of big trees, and I don't know if the homes were built probably in the early 70s. So the trees are like 50 years old now, and they're all, big and beautiful and mature, and it's such a pretty time of the year. And again, the weather's going to be cool, and just riding my scooter out or taking the kids for a walk or Holly for a walk around the neighborhood is really a treat. And during the summer months, it doesn't feel so good. I'm not one that likes really hot or humid temperatures, but I do really appreciate going for walks. And there's no better time to get out and go for a walk than a nice crisp fall day. And we're blessed here in the Midwest at this time of year to have just about perfect weather. And I got 2 beautiful little babies at home that got up kind of early and woke mom and dad up early. And I can hear kind of squawking in our sunroom and back. And looking forward to spending the day with them. Looking forward to doing some video editing. Looking forward to, walking Holly and enjoying the day. And I hope you are as well. I'm going to pour one more topper of coffee. Tudor Atwood said, fall never lasts long enough before winter starts. Well, that's true. But if fall lasted longer, we probably wouldn't appreciate it as much. And, you could almost say that about life, you know. But I think the finiteness of fall makes you appreciate it more. And pretty soon, in a couple months, I'm going to be looking forward to the first snowfall and showing you the snow coming down out the windows. And that's going to be beautiful in its own way as well. And I'm going to be getting out our snowblower and cleaning off the driveway and cleaning off the sidewalk. We live on a corner lot, so we got a lot of sidewalk and a lot of grass to mow, by the way. We need to buy a lawnmower. Ours is broken. But that's a subject for another video. But anyway, it is Wednesday morning. I'm so thank you guys for joining. You guys mean a ton to me. Holly's excited to have you here because she knows when I'm talking with my phone. I do a lot of petting. Hope you're enjoying your coffee. Hope you're excited about your day. Hope your week's going well. One more sip of coffee. Oh, it's so good. Pumpkin spice. Hope you are feeling good. Hope you are loving yourself. Hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.